Hi everyone, it's Amy, and it's been a long time since I made a video, and the camera's going to shake a little bit here for just a few seconds, and then I promise it will quit. I don't edit my videos, not because I don't want to, just because I really haven't mastered it or learned how to yet. So, plus I was inspired. I have a new holder to hold my phone as I'm recording this. So I plan on doing some start to finish videos and more videotaping. Now that I got a good setup, thanks to Leanne over at Lovely Scrappin'. She shows a tutorial on money saving tips for the tripod and recording. And it's a great video and I've learned a lot, and I put together this contraption and it is fantastic. So thanks so much, Leanne. I so much appreciate it. So, if you're interested in learning how to get a tripod made out of an old lamp, go check out her video. I'll try to link it below. Anyway, let me go ahead and get started. Because I don't edit, I kind of have everything cut out, but I wanted to record me putting together this layout. And I was at a thrift store over the weekend, and I picked up some old records, and I think they're like from the 1940s or 50s, I don't know, but it's very, very thick. It's very heavy and very thick. So I thought I would go ahead and use this to create the layout on. And the paper collection I used is Vaude Rose, and I purchased this at Walmart. It's like $10. And the papers are very beautiful. If you haven't seen it, I'll just do a quick flip through. But this is the paper collection that I used. And the adhesives that I'm going to be using are the Scotch Quick Dry Adhesive and the Beacons 3-in-1. This is my go-to glue. I tried so many other different glues, and I always go back to this. This is fantastic. And I'll also be using some hot glue. So let me go ahead and get started. I wanted to create a gift for one of my friends. Been wanting to do something special for her for a while. So I thought, watching a lot of videos with a lot of altered technique with Miss Liberty 25, Miranda, and lovely Leanne at Lovely Scrappin', doing a lot of mixed media using the gesso, and this is my first time actually mixing gesso with layouts and everything, so be kind on me and with this video, but I'm going to try to do my best. So here I cut this out using my Cricut, and then I just did some stamping, random stamping, and just kind of did a quick layer of gesso with my foam brush, and it was nothing fancy, just very, very quick. Put that over that. So now I'm going to go ahead and get this laid down here, and for this I'm going to use my Beacons because it always holds. Nothing ever comes back up. At least with my work that I've done, I've never had any problems with anything coming apart or lifting up afterwards. So, and maybe I'll try to edit. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how this all goes. So, go ahead and get this glued down. Try to center that. So there's the first part. And so far, I like it. Of course, I'm not hard to please. And then my second layer is from the same paper collection, and I just kind of distressed it all up, sprayed it a little bit with some Lindy Stamp Gang Gossamer Gold, and a little bit of walnut stain too I put on it, and some gesso. So again, I'm going to use the Beacons to glue this down. Only because it's a little bit wrinkly, and I just want to make sure it lays down nice and flat. Get real close to the edges. I'm just going to kind of smooth that out so nothing, it's pretty thick glue, but I just want to make sure nothing comes out the sides. I hope I stay on camera the whole time. So there we go. Second layer down. And hopefully by the time I upload this, I would have learned how to speed up so you guys aren't bored to tears. But this is the second layer, or the third layer, and what I did was, of course, all the circles I've cut out with my Cricut. And this one, I got a brick stamp, and I was inspired by Miranda and Leanne. I seen use, and I'm sure the brick stencil is very popular right now, but those are the two I've been watching that have inspired me to go out in search of to find this stencil. So this is my first project, my first attempt with working with it, and it was pretty fun to work with. And what I used for this, the texture, is I was watching Miranda's video, and she had her top 20 favorite things, and she had mentioned this. So I figured I'd try this out, and it actually was very easy to work with. So, and it gives it great texture. So this, I'm going to just kind of put it off center just a little bit. And again, I'm going to use the beacons. I'm hoping to learn how to use that Windows Movie Maker so I can really do some start to finish videos. Place that about there. And I was surprised actually how quick this stucco dried. So there we go. There's where we're at right now. Okay, now the next layer is I really grunged this one up. Made the gesso a little bit heavier, and you can see the Gossamer Gold. It's very pretty. And then I put a little bit more brick stencil here. And it, you know, it's not perfect, but it doesn't really matter. That's what's so great about working with it. Just to kind of tie it all in. So let's see where I'm going to place that here. I think I'll place it right about there. So let's see here. And I've just been absent for a long time doing videos. Not that I haven't been crafting, but not really a whole lot even crafting. Work's been kind of crazy. I'm really busy putting in a lot of hours. And then when I come home, it's just, you know how it is. Too tired to do anything. And this is coming up a little bit, so I'm going to just give a little bit more glue here. Kind of hold that down there. It's still coming up. And my next layer, actually this paper collection isn't from the Wild Rose collection. I kind of found this in my stash. I'm not sure if it's Tim Holtz or what, or where I got it, but I just distressed it all up. Did the edges with the Distress It All. I think this will go right about here. This way I can still see my brick. And this I'm going to also have some, just to kind of tie this how it stops here. I'm just going to put this doily here, and I sprayed it and did some stamping on it. So this I'm going to use here. I'm going to put this all down here. Okay. That little bugger doesn't want to stay down. Oh, and see, I did mess up. I did want this here. So what I'm going to do, what's great, it's a little bit forgiving, so I'm going to pull it up. Kind of stick that underneath there. Some more glue here. And I'm actually going to hit it with a dab of hot glue as well, just to make sure that baby stays down. And the rest, I don't really care if it comes up a little bit. Because that's all the fun of it. And I'm going to lift that up a little bit too and stick that underneath there. Since I did have to rip it back up, I'm going to... No, I'm not. This, I think I'll just put a little bit of beacons back there. There we go. Okay, so there's where we're at so far. And then with this, for the picture, I'm actually going to use my ATG gun because I don't want the liquid glue to warp the photo. And so I'm off camera. I'm just kind of lining up the photo. Making sure I really put a lot of adhesive on there because I don't want it to come up. Okay. I know this is a primitive video, everybody. But I'm going to put this on first. Kind of layer that in there. And then this Tim Holtz pin or clip, I'm just going to clip it on there. Okay, now to glue this down, I'm going to use the beacons. I know everybody's videos now are so advanced, and for a while there I didn't even have time to watch videos. And I still don't have a whole lot of time to watch videos, so I only watch a couple. Try to catch a lot and save a lot for later, hoping that I'd get to watch them. Okay, and I'm going to put a quick dab of hot glue down here on this, just to make sure it doesn't go anywhere. If it was for myself, maybe I wouldn't have done that, but I just don't want it to fall apart or start lifting up when she receives it. Plus, you know, it has to go through the mail. So, and we all know how that is. Okay. I'll put some more adhesive here to glue this down. Again, I really don't care if this is lifting up here a little bit because it gives it a little bit 3D-ish, you know, so I like it. I think it's pretty. So, now the fun part. Well, see, I had some lace, some Prima lace, I believe. I was going to put this around the edge, but of course I glued it down and forgot to. But I did want to have that originally down here, and I don't know if I can pick it up. Can a little bit there. So I'm going to try to just lift it up here a little bit, and then I think I'll try to hit it with some hot glue to make sure that it stays. By the time I get done doing this video, I'll have to learn how to edit to speed it up a little bit. Alright, so there's that. And I am going to need another glue stick. So let me go ahead and try to glue this down the best that I can here. And I'm just going to dab it along the way. I don't feel that I have to run that the whole way over, but just to hit it here and there. There we go. I sure hope I can learn how to edit. I'm actually having a hard time. Sorry, that's my phone. I'm having a hard time even working Windows 8. Got a new desktop computer, and I like the desktop computer, but I'm having a real hard time with Windows 8. So, there we are with that. And then I think I wanted, there again, I forgot. And I think I glued this down, but I am going to still try to stick this little lace up there just because I love layering. Love to layer. And here I'm going to just kind of run a bead. Little thing there. And kind of